Hi guys, this is take two. Apparently I turned off the machine instead of the camera, not machine, instead of hitting the like stop button. So I think it corrupted the file. It won't play, it won't let me see it, so um anywho, what I was saying was that I'm sorry it's been a while. I've been I started a new job and I also had my birthday. I'm 36 now, so I got this camera for my birthday. And it's cool because I can actually see myself, so I know that I'm in the frame and I know that it's actually recording. I can read it all right up there. um, so that's really sweet. And what else was I saying? Oh, my new job. So I've always wanted to be a tattoo artist, and when I was having a show, a very unsuccessful show at my local art and craft fair, um, I ended up meeting someone that said, "Hey, have you ever thought about doing tattoos?" And I was like, "That's my dream job." And next thing you know, I'm actually working in their shop. And as I was explaining a minute ago, that there have been two other times that I thought I was going to be getting an apprenticeship and it never happened. The first time was just simply, and remember it's high school me, so I'm not, I thought I was getting an apprenticeship, but really it doesn't even amount to that. I was told to bring down like my portfolio officially. I've shown him some art, and then like he just had one of the people that already worked in the shop look through my portfolio and then say, "Hey, we're not looking for anyone else." So he clearly was never looking for anyone else to add to the shop, so I don't know why he had me even bother. um Second time I was in Italy, and let's see what happened. I had just got a job, confirmed a job right before I left, that I was going to be working in this gallery. And then while I was gone, while I was overseas, I got a message saying that I was going to be splitting my hours with someone else, and that was not like the case when I left. I was going to be getting like working full time, and it was going to be awesome. So anyway, that happened, and then later we find out that there was a leak in the gallery. They didn't have insurance, so they ruined some people's work, and basically the gallery wasn't going to work out. And then I got a message while I'm still in Italy saying that after I'm freaking out about not having a job again now, that sorry, um, what the hell? Oh, that I'm going to, or that they asked me if I'd ever thought about doing tattoos, and I said, well, my dream job, but it's just never worked out. And they were like, well, when you get back, let's do an interview and see where it goes from there, basically. And so when I got back, I took my portfolio up there and talked to him. He was like, oh, I might be able to learn stuff from you about color and things like that. And so that went well. Show up for my first day at work. No one's there. Can't get a hold of the guy. It took him an hour to finally get back to me, maybe over an hour. And this is a 45-minute drive from work, mind you, so it's not like I can just jump home, and wait at home. Um, so I've been sitting in a parking lot. Like, I think I went over to Tops and waited. And I find out that for whatever reason, I can't remember exactly why, he wasn't going to be able to work out of that shop anymore. It was his place, but like the lease, there was something wrong with the lease, or the place had mold and he didn't want to use the space. I don't remember. Um, so he was going to be working out of Niagara Falls, and at the time I lived in Fredonia, and Fredonia, Niagara Falls is not it's a further drive than where I was then. 45 minutes is a long drive, but let alone in winter. Not that I was even really invited to be able to go apprentice in Niagara Falls, but so that didn't work out. But I've been going for a couple weeks now, so I know it's a legit job finally. And I actually got a tattoo by the guy I work 4, which I'm not going to be able to get a good picture of right now, but yeah, so I mean, that was my update for the most part. I'm old, officially older, and I'm working as a tattoo apprentice only 1 day a week for right now, which is not a lot. It's moving very slowly. I have to observe for 72 hours before I can actually start marking anyone, which I have to start on myself, and then from there I get to work on other people after I do myself for so many hours, I think, which I've never wanted to sleeve or anything like that, so it's going to be interesting to see what I end up making. I've already got a couple ideas, but I don't have enough to really do like hours and hours of like tattoos on myself. And getting this tattoo on my arm reminded me of how much it hurts and how much I don't know if I could even do myself. Like, because at least when somebody else is doing it, you're like, oh, I gotta be tough. I can't let them see me. But I mean, like, I feel like when you're doing it yourself, it's like, man, I could just cry and cry because I do not have a high pain tolerance, despite having a giant leg tattoo that took several sittings. But yeah, those are my updates, and eventually I'll be looking for people to tattoo, but probably not for another couple of months. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing well, and take care of yourselves and stay out of trouble. Don't do drugs and wear a condom. Right? Peace.